If we can catch a satanic attack or discern it, we can then choose to turn back to level 0. But if you don't catch it, you can't return it. That's why we're doing so much work on discernment. That's why we're talking about 1s, 2s, 0s, 1, 2, 3, 0s. It never has helped me ever serve someone if all I talk about is what happens after level 5. If we have practiced with accuracy, strength, and speed endurance, then we will be able to respond successfully. In wrestling, there was a time when I could identify that my opponent was using a double leg takedown on me, but because I had not practiced with accuracy, strength, speed, endurance, there was nothing I could do about it. I could tell my coach, my opponent is using a double leg takedown on me right now. The coach yelled, yes, he is. I'm all, well, I haven't practiced responding to that, so bye-bye, I'm going down. Discerning is vital, but if you don't do the rest of it, you won't win. So keep practicing noticing and naming the attack. Name it and notice it. Name it and notice it. Try to predict it coming in the future. Once you've done that, write it down. Replay the statement in the tone of the spirit of a loving coach. Now, I want you to hear these phrases, but I'm going to say them to you in the tone or the spirit of a coach. Coach says, you're tired. We need you to rest for a minute so that you can get back in the game. You're tired. See how that's different than, oh, you're tired. This is why the phrases themselves are not clear enough. Here's another one. Person comes into my office and sits down with me, and I've met with their spouse a few times, and I say, okay, your spouse can be difficult sometimes. They're still working on this and they're still working on that, so I know they can be difficult sometimes. Let's make a strategy to have an edifying response to when they are difficult. Same phrase, different spirit. Your circumstances are unique. Your mother just died, your daughter has COVID, you just ran out of money. Your circumstances are unique. We're going to have to come up with a strategy for what you're dealing with that is a building process so you don't fall apart. You failed last time you tried this. Okay, you failed last time you tried this. Let's go over the film. Let's see what went wrong. Let's take a look at it so we can build an edifying and skilled response to it. Do you see how you can change every one of these statements into an edifying statement? Okay, that's why people, when they say to me, can't you just tell me what to watch for, what Satan's? That's inadequate. It's the feel or the spirit that comes with what is said that tells you whether or not it's satanic. And when we use the term flip it, what we mean is take the same statement and flip it into something edifying that would be said by a coach instead of someone who's there to torment you. You're not doing enough. You catch that and you go, okay, let's analyze it for accuracy. Let's analyze it for uplifting. Let's change the wording a little bit so it's edifying. You're not doing enough? Of course I'm not doing enough. Being not enough makes me equal to Moses and Joseph Smith because they were not enough either. And so now I can flip that into an extremely edifying conversation. How does it feel when you replay it? Is it dark or is it light? Write down what a coach would say next. And the capstone of one of these exercises is to write until you are invigorated toward an edifying plan of action. Don't just write until you're done with your feelings. Keep taking notes until you have a plan of action you can attack now, that you can do today. So you know you're done with a battle when you've written down edifying actions and you're taking action. I invite you to do this at least once a day, where you take a common Satan. You don't even have to be experiencing one. Just take one you usually experience and write down your plan, so that when it comes tomorrow or the next day, you already have the plan. All you have to do is pull it out, look at it, go, I already have a plan for this. I already knew you were coming. He's all, how did you know I was going to be here with this? Like, because you're predictable. And instead of running around in circles in our brains trying to find the answer to our depression, we're crushing his head.